Manchester United's summer is shaping up to be one of those make-or-break windows. Because when you're heading back into European football, recruitment doesn't just add depth, it defines your entire season. And with reports suggesting United want to prioritise midfield and the left wing, plus the reality that some big names could be moved on to raise cash and clear wages, this could be a proper squad reset rather than a few cosmetic signings. Today I'm breaking down 5 transfers United must make this summer, including a Casemiro replacement and a Rashford replacement, and I'll explain the thinking behind each move, what it fixes, how it fits, and what it signals about the direction of the club. So if you want the short-term upgrades and the long-term rebuild pieces, stay to the end because the final pick is the one that could change United's level immediately. Before we get into the names, quick reminder. If you enjoy transfer talk that's actually about balance, profiles, and team building, not just hype, then subscribe, drop a like, and comment below. If United could only sign ONE player this summer, which position would you prioritise, left wing or defensive midfield? The reports say United have been planning around midfield and the left side for a while, and it makes sense. Casemiro's minutes have been managed more and more, the squad has lacked consistent control in the middle, and on the left, the output and fit of the current options has been under constant debate, especially with the idea that high-profile departures could create both budget and a clean slate. If United are serious about returning to Europe and not just being there, they need players who raise the floor in tough away games as much as they raise the ceiling at Old Trafford. Transfer number 1. A true Casemiro successor, Sandro Tonali. United have reportedly been tracking midfielders with the idea of replacing Casemiro, and Tonali is the type of signing that instantly changes how you can play. He's a high-quality operator who can set tempo, break lines with passing, and still compete physically in a league that demands intensity. The big appeal here is that Tonali isn't just a destroyer. He's a midfielder who helps you dominate the ball, which is what United have lacked far too often against organised opponents. Now, any move for Tonali would come with obvious complexity, cost, competition, and the overall deal structure. But in pure football terms, he's a statement replacement. We're not patching the hole, we're upgrading the role. And if United want to control games in Europe, this is the type of profile you build around. Transfer number 2. A long-term, high-motor midfield partner, Wharton. Here's where smart recruitment matters. Even if Tonali, or another elite starter, arrives, United still need a midfielder who can play as a connector, receiving under pressure, moving the ball quickly, covering ground, and growing into bigger responsibility over time. Wharton has been tracked, and he fits that modern Premier League build. Calm on the ball, aggressive without it, and capable of playing in multiple midfield structures. Think of this as buying tomorrow's starter while still getting real minutes today. It also future-proofs the squad if you're moving on from older, higher-wage midfield options and trying to lower the average age without lowering quality. Transfer number 3. The Rashford replacement, Nico Williams. Let's be clear, replacing Rashford isn't just replacing goals, it's replacing an identity of pace, direct running, and threat in transition. But if reports are right that United could sanction major departures to reshape the wage bill and the attack, then the replacement has to be more than a name. Nico Williams gives you elite 1v1 ability, real width, and the kind of acceleration that changes how teams defend you. He also offers something United sometimes lack: consistent wide play that stretches a back four and creates space for the striker and attacking midfielders. Crucially, even if Garnacho continues to develop, having another genuine top-level left-sided winger allows rotation for Europe and keeps standards high. This isn't about pushing youth aside, it's about building a front line where 2 injuries don't collapse the entire threat. Transfer number 4, a reliable goalscorer to share the burden, Viktor Gyokeres. If United want to avoid the same story of we played well but didn't finish, they need another forward who can turn draws into wins. Gyokeres offers power, running, and a relentless appetite for shooting. Plus he's the type of striker who gives you an outball when you're under pressure. That matters in Europe and in the Premier League, where you don't always get perfect build-up conditions. Whether he starts every week or rotates with the current options, this signing is about making United harder to plan against. Right now, too many matches hinge on 1 or 2 attackers producing something special. Adding a striker with consistent end product spreads the responsibility and raises the team's baseline. Transfer number 5, A defensive leader for the next cycle, Jarrad Branthwaite. This is the quietly massive one. You can sign all the attackers you want, but if your back line can't defend transitions, win duels, and stay available across a long season, you won't be consistent, especially with European football returning. Branthwaite brings presence, left-sided balance, aerial dominance, and the kind of physical authority that helps you defend set pieces and protect leads. He also fits the idea of building a younger core that can grow together rather than constantly plugging gaps with short-term fixes. In a summer where you might be moving wages out and trying to create headroom, investing in a centre-back who can anchor the defence for years is the type of decision that stops the rebuild from becoming an endless loop. So that's the 5. Tonali as the Casemiro successor, Wharton as the midfield connector, Nico Williams as the Rashford replacement, Gyokeres to raise the goal output, and Branthwaite to stabilise the defence for the long haul. The theme is simple: United shouldn't just buy talent, they should buy profiles that make sense together, so the team can control games, survive tough moments, and rotate without collapsing. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more summer window videos, and tell me in the comments, which of these 5 is most realistic, and which one is your dream signing? I'll pin the best argument, and in the next video, we'll look at the likely departures that could fund this entire rebuild.